Hello all, Seriously's here, back for another Permadeath base tour of the exact same base that we toured most recently, but there's been a lot of changes. We're here on the Placidlee Permadeath save, and we're going to tour the settlement base, Lake Placid. So let's take a look around by zorping into first person. It's freshly dawn. We can take a peek around here, and we'll even try walking around slowly. That's not working. Oh, I'm not on the correct multi-tool. There we go. And I can probably put that away. There we go. We can walk nice and slow. We're going to be slightly zoomed in for that, but yeah, alright, well, maybe let's just put the multi-tool away anyway. Got a nice kitchen area here. But the house is not the big thing. Nothing much has changed in the house. That's just where we rest our head. Out in the settlement proper, we have several landing pads. One, I believe, is built by me. I can't remember which. There might be 3 natural ones. There are 4 landing pads here, so one is definitely built by me. But I have put in all of these dust barriers around the edges. There's a couple of buildings that have been put in by me as well to flush out the area. And of course, all of these nice walkways in between all of the areas. We have a shield dome over the base, over the town center. And the newest thing you can see in the distance there, which we'll get to eventually, all the way in the background, is the town wall. Yeah, nothing much new at the overseer's office. We just have some oxygen and paraffinium as usual. Let you know that there's a teleporter inside. We also have a teleporter hut down the path. Let's just take the path. Here we are at town center. Got our dome above us. I do have all of my NPCs here. Here's the scientist. We could talk to him. Echo analyst, entity Isaac. I believe this is the landing pad that I've built myself, and for some reason my ship doesn't appear on it when I come to the settlement. It goes to one of the native landing pads. You know what we could do? Let's call our ship in here and let some NPC pilots have an extra landing pad. Got a nice theater here with a holographic interface inside, right beside our tavern. And up at the town entrance, we have our teleporter hub and a large gate. These gates are big enough for vehicles like Exocraft to come through. Obviously, you don't want to be driving your Exocraft through the middle of town anyway. Let's go to the market, check out that end of town. We could take a peek in the dance club. There's nothing much going on here usually. Not in the morning. We're brand new. Dawn has just sprung. Nobody at the dance club. And of course, past the market, we have our Exocraft. Not our Exocraft, our farmer technician, Secretary Rizvils, and a whole bunch of flowers for us to grab here. We also have another side entrance. As you can see, these oversized doors do work. Let's head over to our Exocraft technician and test out our large gates here to make sure our Exocraft do indeed work through there. I'm going to hop in the Colossus, the biggest of the Exocraft. And something to know about your Exocraft is that they steer by your cursor, whether you're using a controller or a keyboard and mouse. Wherever you are pointed If I'm pointed over here and I press forward, my Exocraft will turn in that direction. So you don't turn with your turning keys, you turn with your looking. That was just a safe beacon. It's okay. We didn't run over anything important. Yeah, not a problem, both in and out. We are going to destroy some plants here using our Exocraft, so we will hop out. We do also have a bit of a parapet all the way around if you want to man the walls and check out the windows. Pretty good height, unless you're a Gek. So, this build hasn't changed too much except for this giant wall, which I am super happy with how it turned out. As you can see over in the distance, right at that panel there, you can see how it changes. We don't get as much detail. It's too far away to draw all the detail on every wall, but as we get closer, you'll see they pop in. Nothing, no loss. And from a distance, it's all you need anyway. You don't need the full detail. We can see quite clearly that that's the top of a wall. Very happy with how that turned out. And why don't we go take our ship for a flyby to see it from above. Nestled into this hillside, I chose this settlement specifically for that reason, so I wouldn't have to do the full circle. It is a 64-sided circle, but we're using slightly under half of the circle for walls, and the walls are 3 times normal size. So we are just about at the limit for uploads. I can't tell exactly how many parts we have because the game doesn't keep track for you in numbers. But yeah, you can see by pop-in that we've got a pretty busy build. So let's quickly just head over to the base computer, which I have never moved over into the settlement proper. Because you can't place a base computer into a settlement. You have to build it outside the settlement range and then pick it up and move it into the settlement. So I did make one change earlier, so I am going to upload that base again. We do get a good view of the settlement from here, so I don't mind having the base computer up here. We have our power, and we have, that's power over there, and on that hill over there I think is paraffinium, and then oxygen is somewhere, I think beyond the power actually. So we have oxygen, ferrite, and power in our settlement. Lots of stuff going on, and a wall for protection. That's it for this time. Until next time on Base Tours. Have a good time.